Hello, everybody. My name is Chara, and this is Eco. Hey, Simon. What's up? Day number 4 on my server. So, with day number 4's, with the dawning of day number 4, pottery, glassworking, milling, and fertilizer scrolls became available. Also, cooking and baking were made available yesterday, as we saw on stream. Accidentally, they were supposed to be today. They were released yesterday. Not a big deal, because baking can't do much without milling, and cooking can't do much until there's lumber, which is also unlocked today via the ban on nails has been lifted. Nails are allowed to be made now, which means lumber. So I took pottery, as I said I was going to likely do. I did take the plunge. I am already level 3. I am mostly just trying to make advanced upgrade 1s, and I just sold out. Well, what are you buying them for? You can make your own. So yeah, 35 bucks for an advanced upgrade 1. I feel like that's a pretty fair price because they're like, it's 18 bricks. Bricks are 1.5. So that's 24. No, 27 plus 10 clay, which is like an extra 2. So, I mean, my cost is 30, right, to make that. So I feel like 35 is more than fair for a price. But we're just not making bricks fast enough here. I had like a ton of mortar at the start of the day, and it's slowly disappearing, or quickly disappearing, much faster than I want it to be. So I'm gonna do a few things today. I'm gonna obviously visit some, show off some stuff. I mean, I guess I visited almost everybody yesterday, right? Oh, also paper milling, which I don't know why we didn't just do that already. The research is there for that. We just need some carpentry labor to finish that. And mechanics will be released in 3 days. So it'll be Friday at noon Eastern. I think Punch did the labor for it. So we just need, yes, we need some windmills and water wheels. Wow, more water wheels and windmills. And then we need iron bars and copper bars. And then mechanics will be ready. But like I said, it won't come out till Friday. So no steam trucks till Friday, everybody. I'm sorry. And no, actually, there's a lot of things with mechanics. There's like you got your blast furnaces, your stamp mills, your screening machines, your steam trucks. I mean, just electrical power in general isn't possible till mechanics. So yeah, so that'll be a big. What's coming down my ceiling? Is that just coming from these? How are these doing for fuel? Am I gonna have to go mine more coal? I will eventually. Right now, where did I put my where did I put my cart? There's my cart. So how's everybody doing today? It's a nice little Tuesday. What's this? Oh, paper millers, right. I'm pretty happy with how the server's going. There's definitely been a few hiccups. Um, so but so with my bricks, you'll probably notice my store isn't really selling bricks yet. Um, I do have them for sale for 1.5, but I have a reserve on it. So I only sell them if I have over 100, because right now they're all going to AU1s. But once bricks are available, I'm only probably going to sell just normal color bricks. I'm probably not going to sell the colored bricks. That may change. If a lot of people want a certain color, maybe I'll put them for sale. But you can paint your own bricks as long as you own a kiln. So I'm going to try to make sure I have kilns in my store always. Right? That's why I have the kilns there. And if anybody's an aspiring smelter, I do have a couple of bloomeries left. Come get them if you need them, because I'm probably not going to make any more. Because they need like boards and crushed ore, neither of which I can really do easily. I mean, I can do them both, but it's annoying. So I'm going to buy, as long as this clay's here, I'm going to buy it. Like, I guess I could probably get my shovel out. It's not it's not like I have to go far to find clay. There's literally clay all around me. I should probably just be digging out my own clay, realistically. Ah, well. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. I need more storage as well. I did add a couple of stockpiles. Here, well, I'm trying to remember what when I stopped streaming yesterday, how much I had I accomplished. So let's go down to my basement here. I got 3 stockpiles down here at the moment. Now, obviously, now the carpentry's out there, or lumber's out there, and large lumber stockpiles are going to come available. I'm going to want to really clear out my basement to make room for that. But that's a large project. I'll work on that probably at some point today or tonight. Like maybe not on stream, but at some point. But not right not right this second. And then if we come up here, I also have 3 stockpiles up here. These are the 2 that I've had since day one. And then I just added this one in. So yeah, I can just shovel this clay right here. There's clay everywhere. It's not an issue finding clay, fortunately. How am I doing for food? I need carbs. There's not a lot. There's only like the one food that's really carb heavy, and because it's a stew, people don't really keep it in stock. No, I guess Bannock. I should go. No, Bannock tastes bad. Never mind. I was gonna say I should go buy that Bannock. Field campfire stew. Yeah, I should probably go buy those while she has some in stock. Axel still has sand, and he has some iron whetstones. Also today, the whetstone mod got added to the server. Actually, not today. It was actually late last night. We added the whetstone mod. So that's what this is right here. So once one of my iron tools is almost ready to break, see, this doesn't need to be in my bar. Actually, I don't even need to carry it. So I'm carrying a bunch of stuff I don't need to be carrying. So let's change that. Don't need you, I have a better shovel. Don't need you, I have a better one. Don't need you, I have a better one. Don't need you in the hopper. I don't need you in the hopper. Don't need to be carrying bunch grass seeds, I'm pretty sure. Or these seeds, which I have in 2 different spots, because I'm very good at organizing my inventory. The best in the league at that. Yes, let's go buy that. We'll take our cart with us. We'll buy a couple more whetstones. Because my shovel's gonna get a workout today between shoveling sand to make mortar and shoveling clay. So Ishmael made some progress because like his house is up top, right? He's kind of made it multi-level down, so he'll be able to have his store here. But for anybody who doesn't know, Ishmael's a real life friend of mine. I've known him for like 25, 26 years, but he is away on business right now, so he will not be on tonight. So that is one less carpenter that you can bug for large lumber stockpiles and storage silos. So is there even any carpenters on right now? Xander's not on. Kelsam is not on. So today has not been on for a day and a half. Ishmael, we just talked about. Demon has not been on for 2.5 days. So there's no carpenters available right now. So whenever Xandra logs in tonight, I don't know if you're watching Xandra, but you are going to get bombarded with requests for large lumber stockpiles and or storage silos, I would guess. Not from me, personally, because I don't have space for that stuff set aside yet. Although, I could probably... Oh, Calcium just logged in. There you go. So there's a carpenter. Could probably make space up top for a large lumber stockpile. Even if it's only temporary, maybe I should do that. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, like I said, my focus today, I want to make sure there's enough advanced upgrade ones out there for everybody. Oh, also, I didn't realize this Damo-kun, this is Damo's shop, but he also lives right across the road from me. He's also he's a potter as well, or planning to be a potter. I didn't realize that. So he said he's going to mostly sell his brick here. But again, I will have brick for sale, but I'm focusing on being the advanced upgrade 1 seller, right? That's my priority. And then obviously I will have brick for sale, but I guess anyway, if you're watching Damo, I'm not overly concerned about my sales of brick. If I don't sell many, it's fine. So we want field campfire stews. We'll be able to carry these. I'm gonna have to drop my cart. But I mean, I'm planning to drop my cart anyway, so that's not a big deal. I was gonna say there's no roast left, but somebody has some. Although Cloud said he's gonna take a day off. He's feeling a little burnt out. And that's fine. If anybody's feeling burnout, take a day off. Your mental is important. Eco will be here when you get back. It is okay. So let's buy 3 more whetstones. Give us up to 5. And I think 115 is the most sand you carry. I believe. Yeah, that maxes out the weight of the cart. And the long trip back home. So 600 meters. I made a comment earlier that there was nothing, the only thing closer than 700 meters for me was loggers. Technically 600 meters. Although Simon says in Ubuntu, they are selling some campfire cooking stuff, just a limited supply, and they're super close right there, right here. Hopefully they get a better variety going today. Yeah, they just have, well, Simon's too close to the store. They just have a few basic things. They don't have the thing that I just came to buy. Anyway, we're going to go back home here. We're going to start Toby. Going to make sure we have enough clay, make sure we have enough mortar, make sure that all 3 of our kilns are just constantly making bricks or advanced upgrades. Because, I mean, literally, well, other potters are probably going to sell them, but hundreds, like, even with other people selling them, I could probably easily sell 100 advanced upgrade ones, right? But because I'm the first selling them, I maybe even sell more than that. Like I made easily over 100 advanced upgrade 2s last server. Easily. And I'm pretty sure this server so far has been a little more active. So anybody that's been buying mortar from me probably has noticed that I'm no longer selling mortar. It's because I needed to go to brick right now. Once the initial brick rush settles down a bit, I'll likely start selling mortar again. It'll just take a little bit of time. Patience, Padawan, grasshopper. I will, like I said, mortar will return to my store eventually. Just each brick chews up 4 mortar, right? So it goes pretty quick. Oh, we got basic salads in the queue. Oh, Sully a cook. Yeah, Sully's going cooking. I did not realize that. Oh, and Breaking Zombies is also cooked. Basic salads are yummy. Ooh, carb heavy. That's what I need. I don't know. Sully's playing with a group of like 5 or 6 people, though. I don't know how many of the there's Sully. How many of the salads are actually going to hit the market? Someone has to cook for the company. I assume you'll be feeding yourselves first, right? You're a long walk for me, though, Sully. I don't know how often I'll be over to buy your salads. I mean, once Simon and Ubuntu start getting a better variety of food, because they're so close to me, I'll be buying most of my food from them. But I will be making trips down to the desert to see, because you got the Axel the smelter, you got Encrypted Shadow, the basic engineer, you got Xander, the carpenter. Those are all the closest for me. Well, I guess technically Ishmael's a carpenter now, but he's not on today. I'm assuming some of these other loggers that are close to me are also going to be going carpentry. But that's me making an assumption, and you know what they say about assuming, right? Axel's buying. Always can use sand. I mean, I don't know if you're watching Axel, but I don't need sand. But if I'm going down to the desert to buy something from you or Shadow or zombies, no, don't. I muzzle grab a carload of sand. I'm good for sand right now. I just wish everybody watched my stream because I explain so many things in my stream. People don't watch. Then they ask questions that they should know. Oh, okay. He is watching. Hi, Axel. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, I have sand. Stealthy, yeah. I mean, I give a lot of information, but I mean, I get it. I understand. This is my eighth run. I, I realized a long time ago not everybody watches the streams or well videos. It's been more streaming is more of a new thing. I mean, I have sand right here, right? But like I said, if I'm going to make the trip down to the desert, I'll fill up my cart with sand when I'm there. But I don't want to. I don't want to spend a lot of money buying sand when I can just go get it myself. If that makes sense. Anyway, so that's being made into mortar. I think I should shovel up. Ooh, we got salt baskets in stock. Fused lives over right there, right at the end of that road. Let's go grab a couple fuse baskets. Fuse baskets. Let's go grab a couple of salt baskets from Fuse. Yeah, and basically, Axel, you were saying that your stockpiles were full of sand. So anytime I was down your way, I would grab a cartload just to take it off your hands. But, I don't want to put a buy order in, if that makes sense. So I don't want to log in and have my stockpiles just full of sand. Yeah, so we got, I wonder, did anybody take milling yet? Or baking? Nobody took baking. Well, we do have a miller, okay. Oh, Herbston, you're the miller. All right, so now that, with you being a miller, yeah, somebody will go baking because baking, there are a few things that a baker can make where that doesn't use a milled good, but it's not much, and it's like their worst stuff. It's basically equivalent to campfire cooking level stuff. Okay, so this was the ramp that was only one wide yesterday, right? This ramp has come a long way. Come a long way since yesterday. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I was a cook two servers ago. Well, I guess you probably know herbs. I was just going to suggest which things you would likely need to make a lot of flour, a lot of sugar. Repeats yield 60% less. Yeah, we'll buy two. Yeah, everybody, all the farmers and cooks, gonna want some storage silos. But storage silos are not easy to make. It's a lot, if I remember correctly. Well, that's not as bad as I thought. Well, 20 lumber is pretty significant. And then 6 iron pipes, 8 iron bars. Don't even know if there's any iron pipes been to the market yet. I think most of our smelters have been too busy making tools so far, right? Yeah, there's no pipes in the market yet. But there hasn't been a big demand for pipes yet. The real demand for pipes won't start till mechanics comes out and you start needing fluids for power and for like smelting and all that. Altozo, so Fuse, if we want 27 salt baskets, how long will that take you? We only need 18, actually, Sully says. Yeah, didn't you guys unload something cheaply because you accidentally bought or made too many of them yesterday? Got to rein Altozo in. What? Oh, those two look like they're getting at it. Oh, she's gone, man. She's gone. The animals are being weird this run, just in general. So yeah, the paper milling book just needs carpentry. Got 4 mills going for sugar, flour, rice flour. Yeah, oh yeah, rice flour you need for trying to remember because that one changed. The patch midway through that run changed a couple recipes. I mean, obviously, gonna need a ton of oil and huckleberry extract, but that's more. It's more a little. That's more advanced cooking and baking, I think. Yeah, getting you XP exactly. And AU2 should be soon, I think. Right? Black Rose was close because you need to be glassworking 4 for that. All right, where's my kitchen? Let's put my salt baskets in the kitchen here. Tuck that one back there. And put that one there. There we go. We're up to 16.1 for housing bonus. Every little bit helps. Beginning our next star in 3 days, 4 hours, which is Friday evening, early evening for me on Friday, late afternoon for some people, and I guess night for the Europeans. So this server is pretty European heavy. Like if I log in at like 11 o'clock my time, it's not a lot of people on. The Europeans are all already gone to bed. How's our balance here? Just not fat. Just stay away from the fat. So what would be ideal right now would be pupusas, but pupusas aren't. They're not available yet. Because pupusas, I found I ate so many pupusas last run because they're like the only thing that gives vitamins and protein. Most stuff is, carbs and vitamins or protein and fat. And there are a few things that are carbs and protein. Very few things that are protein and vitamins. So I ate so many pupusas last run. But pupusas need cheese and cornmeal. That's cooking. That's only cooking, like base cooking, not advanced cooking. But I'm sure sun cheese is expensive. That was like the most expensive the most expensive milled good, I'm pretty sure, when I was a cook a couple servers ago. Cornmeal wasn't expensive. Tomatoes and beans aren't expensive, but sun cheese is. Cornmeal, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's used in a lot though. I mean, it's used in pupusas, but I mean, you need to be cooking level 4 for pupusas anyway, right? Yeah, because the cheese in this game is made from sunflower seeds, right? Cornmeal is used in, yeah, so goody enchiladas, that's advanced cooking. Corn fritters is advanced cooking. Mochi, okay, well, mochi is cooking. Oh, there's where the rice flour is needed for mochis. Tortillas, that's advanced cooking. So yeah, it's just pupusas and mochis. So I mean, yeah, until you get cheese going, I wouldn't stress about cornmeal too much. Yeah, that run where I was a cook was different. I kind of enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like about it is similar to this run, I was kind of living off the grid a bit, like I wasn't really close to people, and people weren't, early game, especially when roads aren't built, people were not going to make the trip all the way out to my place to buy food. So I decided to make a second store in town, and trying to maintain inventory on 2 separate food stores was a bit of a pain. Other than that, I enjoyed being a cook. But it was also a good run to be a cook because we had too many farmers and probably too many butchers, so they were competing for prices, so the prices were really low for me. So it was easy to keep my prices low and still make a decent living. Once I got my double inventories established, at least it took a while for that. But we might as well dig out the part. Like if we're going to dig clay, we might as well dig the part that's going to be the road, right? First, and then we can start digging other places. But yeah, maybe I should go up and make space for a large lumber stockpile up there. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, and if I run out of clay up around this part of the world, down by where my sand is down there, there's more clay as well. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to run out of clay anytime soon. I might eventually. I might have to go raid some of the other government stores for clay. That'll be more of a like a week from now issue when I hopefully have a steam truck. Should have a steam truck by then. Actually, I should check. I think all three of my kilns have AU1s in them, but I'm not positive. All right, that one does. Nothing queued. Let's change that. Ooh, dude, I already made mortar, right? I can make more, though. 300. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Did not mean to look away like that. All right, so yeah, we got a module here. Got bricks queued. We got upgrades queued. Yeah, okay, I do have one in each. I thought I did. I just wanted to make sure. Ooh, leg. Arm and a leg. But yeah, as soon as Black Rose is making the AU2s, I'll have to head down there. Another person who's really far away from me. Would it be quicker? Oh yeah, no, it would definitely be quicker to go this way to get the Black Rose. Ooh, Urbson's already on it. Not quite glassworking 4 yet. And even once they hit glassworking 4, still have to make them, right? Still have to get them queued up. They have a lot of sand queued. Hopefully they have enough. Get out of the way, dirt. Nobody wants you, dirt. You're not nearly as cool as clay. Poor dirt. It's semi-useful early game to make ramps. That's it. And I think it's used in like one maybe fertilizer recipe. Man, they need some recipe that uses dirt. Dirt is just so useless. Like the way the government stores work is, we buy stuff from people, hopefully resell them to other people is the hope. But sometimes you get clogged up and you have too much stuff and you have to go use your admin tool to, blast a stockpile worth of goods into oblivion. And when we do that, it's almost always dirt, right? Everything else generally gets resold. Generally, not always. But dirt, not dirt. Dirt almost never gets resold. We almost always have to dispose of the dirt manually. So we're good on clay. We got some mortar coming. Let's make sure we have lots of. Oh, we're up. Actually, we're almost at AU1s here. But yeah, we're just chewing through the bricks. You know what? Let's queue up 50 of these. Why not? I'm pretty sure I can sell 50 AU1s. I really believe I can. I hope I can anyway, since I have that many queued. Oh, lag again, man. Oh, stomach's full because of the lag. Yeah, I don't know. Even with the daily restarts, the server lags now and then. Of course, with me streaming on mediocre internet, probably is not helping anything, right? I would assume. But even when I'm not streaming, I still get those little lag spikes. For the most part, I managed to avoid the really big lag spikes. I still get the little ones every now and then. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't mind. So yeah, so mechanics will be unlocked Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. Then advanced smelting next Monday, like 6 days from now. And then the big one will be next week, next Thursday. That'll be like, oh God, it'll be pretty much everything else except electronics. We're holding electronics back a little bit. So industry, oil drilling, advanced carpentry, advanced masonry, advanced cooking, advanced baking, right? So that'll be a big one. So like I said, the mechanics research is already up. Probably put the advanced smelting up later this week to make sure that's done in time. But yeah, this library thing, it was pretty rough at points. Like it's definitely, we've had hiccups with it, but I'm starting to appreciate the system. We'll likely do it again next run. This was kind of a trial for that. Oh, and I wanted to, hey Zach, how you doing today? I want to shout out Kitty for her hide and seek event that she did, and shout out the winners. Domocone was third place. Um, Herbston, you finished. You got the second place, right? And Skull was first, I think. God, I hope I didn't screw that up. I believe that's who were the winners. Eating lunch at the office. Not bad, Zach. Not bad. Don't tell me what you're having. I'm hungry. I shouldn't be hungry. I had breakfast. I had a good breakfast. I had grilled cheese with bacon. It was good. You got it, okay. I wanna ask Cole. I wonder how deep in the ocean the gold bar was, because that looked hard. Little Caesars. Hey, nothing wrong with Little Caesars. Level 4 pottery. Look at me go. Um, yeah, like Little Caesars, I don't mind stopping in there for, I think it's $6 for a pizza. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's not good pizza, but it's good enough for $6, right? And where was your the one you found, Herbston? It looked like it was like get the lunch special. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had the lunch special. What's the lunch special? Gold looked a bit high up. Where the claims were no idea though. Hello, Paul Moore. How you doing today? All right, let's just keep digging up this sand here. I just don't want to. I don't want the water to leak in though. I got to be very cautious about that. A couple runs ago, I was doing the same thing, and water ran in. And it sucked. It's like a 12-inch by 6 deep dish pizza. Oh, and a drink for $5. Nice. The hint said it was under a root, and it dawned on me that's probably under an old growth. And it was. Nice. Just seeing what I'm doing. Yep. Just digging up sand right now under my beach. I just love the fact that, I got this long tunnel to this beach. And if somebody's walking up there, they have no idea. Like, there's no way to tell that, right? It's all, you would never know that this is down here unless you watch my stream and stuff, right? Then you would know. But other than that, so I feel like this should be almost full. All right, so it's almost time. Let's try out this wet stuff. Well, I might as well wait till it gets a little more damaged. All right, well, let's fill up the shovel. I want to try the whetstone. I haven't used the whetstone yet. Last day for you until you start school. Trying to watch every video I can. Get it in, right? Oh, look at that. Just full. Just like that. Boom. So easy. Yeah, I like this whetstone mod. Man, like, it's only the middle of August. Like, here in Canada, we don't start school till, like, early September. Like, the first, I think it's, like, Wednesday after Labor Day. Or Tuesday after Labor Day, day after Labor Day. God, I'd be so sad if I had to start school in the middle of August. But you probably get out sooner, I guess, right? Balances out. Rice is nice. I at least don't have any brick for sale yet. Yeah, nobody does yet. School started last week. Wow. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, it's like when I rewatched Stranger Things, like when season 4 came out there a few months ago, I rewatched all the older seasons. And in season 3, like it's like July 4th weekend, but I realized they act like they've been out of school for a month already, right? Like in Canada, it starts early September, but we go to like June 20 something usually, right? We only get out of school late June. So, but I think that's because like where I live, summer doesn't really start till July. We basically have 2 months of summer up here, July and August. So That's the kids' summer break, right? So it kind of works for them. All right, let's get this mortar made. 300. Oh, not quite enough. Let's just turn her all into mortar. 840. It's a lot of mortar, man. Like a lot. All right, we need protein. Protein. Let's get some roasts here. We got some roasts in storage. Same as in the UK. Yeah, okay. So that makes me feel a little better, a little more. Or wait, what I'm saying is the same as the UK, or what they're saying is the same as the UK? I assume similar to me. Americans got to do it their own way, right? But it's just funny. Like Canada's very similar to the US, right? It's just there's just small differences, right? Like for example, nobody in Canada says, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, right? It's grade 10, it's grade 11. When you're in university, it's, well, I'm in first year, I'm second year. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say they were a junior or senior, ever, except in TV shows, right? But I mean, that's that's a pretty trivial difference. It's not like that really matters, right? I know what people mean when they say you're in junior year, right? It's your second last year of high school or university. Those little things are funny, right? And like high school, where I am, is only 3 years. It's only grade 10, 11, and 12. So you go 6 years of elementary school, not primary school. And then you go 3 years of intermediate school, not secondary school. And then 3 years of high school. All right, so what do I need now? More clay? Keep these rolling. Actually, we're pretty good for both right now. Because, I mean, that mortar I queued up hasn't been made yet. Do I really need to make 50 of these right now, though? Probably not. Should probably wait on those. How many do I have? Let's just keep 10 in stock for now. All right, so we have 5. So let's make another 5. That way we can actually get some bricks for sale, right? If I did 50, yes, they would sell eventually, but I'd rather get some bricks out, right? At some point. Oh, we need vitamins right bad. Okay. And then there's the whole metric system versus imperial, where in Canada we're very weird about it. Like some things were strict metric system, right? Kilometers, right? Kilometers an hour. I don't even know the conversion from miles to kilometers. But short distances, nobody says meters. It's feet or inches, right? Like if somebody said, if I asked, well, how far away is that? And somebody said, oh, looks to be about 12 or 15 centimeters. I'd be like I wouldn't even know what that really meant. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is we're weird in Canada. We don't know what we are. We know we love hockey, and that's about it. All right, clay. Yeah, I haven't even got my house finished with tier 1 materials yet, and I'm already kicking out the brick. I should probably upgrade my own house. USA, it is elementary school, kindergarten, first to fifth. Middle school is 6th to 8th. High school is 9th to 12th. Okay. That's interesting. See, I thought it was 1 to 6, 7 to 8, and then 9 to 12. So I didn't even know. Okay, what Zach said. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But also, like, in my small town, there's one school. It's called a consolidated school. It does 1 to 9 or K to 9. It does K rate to 9. Actually, I think there's 2 schools like that. One of them is French, strictly French, and one of them is not strictly French. Northern New York school. Okay, so yeah, I guess different parts of the country do things differently. Yeah, a lot of like in my town, there's 5 elementary schools. Two of them author. Well, one of them is strictly French immersion, where like you have to speak French. One of them is French immersion or normal. Actually, I think that might have changed. I think two of them might offer French immersion now, but basically any federal government job in Canada, you need to speak both French and English. So it can be beneficial to learn French here. But I think in the States, it's similar except it's Spanish instead of French, right? Schools in Tennessee are sixth, seventh, and eighth for middle school. Okay. Yeah, it just like to me, having grade 9 and grade 12 kids in the same school, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of development that one does in those years, right? Maybe that's just me. Anyway, really, really not talking about eco much here, am I? Oregon is 6 to 8, so it depends on what state. Yeah. And other parts of Canada might do it differently. Like, I'm pretty sure Ontario has like a grade 13, or at least they used to have a grade 13. I don't know if they still do. But, and like different things are able to be different at a provincial level. Like, for example, the legal drinking age is different from province to province here. It's 19 where I live. Actually, it's 19 in most provinces. Spanish is helpful in the States, but definitely not necessary. Yeah, I'd say the same with French. Like, it's only necessary if you want to get a federal government job, right? Basically. And even then, it's not necessary, I guess. It's just really helpful. How are we doing here? Ooh, almost done. Let's change that. Yeah, some provinces, Quebec and Alberta, I think, the legal drinking age is 18, which is crazy. I mean, consider this. I mean, especially to you Americans, where legal drinking age is 21. I know I think over in Europe, legal drinking age is lower too, right? But legal drinking age in the States, for anybody who doesn't know, is 21, right? Like, now, and I'm sure people, if you want to drink at 18, you can find a drink. Um, but 18 in some provinces, if your birthday's in the first part of the year, you'd literally be 18 and still in high school. Like, that's just, that kind of blows my mind. Am I lagging? What's going on here? There we go. Like, I couldn't imagine being in high school and then going out to a pub or club that weekend. Like, that's just, I don't know. Kind of blows my mind a little bit. But, I never experienced it, right? Because while I've been to those countries, I kind of lived in Alberta for a bit for work, but I was, well over 18 at that point. Alcohol is 21 and tobacco is 18 in Oregon. Yeah, I think tobacco is the same. I think it's 19 as well. And like, it's just weird. Like, and this is just a general criticism. Like, as soon as you turn 18, oh, you can join the military, you can get married, you can buy a house, you can, live on your own, you can do all these things. But you can't drink and you can't gamble and you can't buy tobacco. It's like, well, if you're trusting them to make these major life decisions, why don't you, why can't you let them smoke and drink and gamble? Like, I'm sorry. If you can join the military and drive and own a house and get married, you should be able to do those other things too. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. So for anybody in chat who is playing eco, let's talk about eco for a little bit. Is there a specific color of brick that you're going to be looking for? Because like I said, I'm planning to mostly just keep the normal bricks in stock. and then sell kilns so people can paint their own bricks. Black, yeah, black's probably. I should know black's going to be the most popular. I should probably keep some black bricks in stock at the very least, right? Yeah, bricks are only going to be 1.5, and 1.5 to start. That'll go down to probably 1.2, maybe even 1 once the better advanced upgrades come out. Oh, actually, Axel, if you're still here, if I do get AU2s for Black Rose, are you capable of making Black Rose right up here? Are you capable of making AU3s? Because that would be good. Like AU1 is 10%, it's kind of meh, right? But going from 1 to 2 is a 15% jump, and then 2 to 3 is a 15% jump. And then 3 to 4 is 5%, and 4 to the special one is an extra 5%. But yeah, if I could go from, well, she's Black Rose. I don't know why. I want to say it's a she because Rose, but I shouldn't assume they. Still not class working 3. Yeah, I think going from 3 to 4 takes quite a bit more XP than going from like 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. But I'm just trying to think, what level smelting do you need to be to do AU3s? Oh, it's definitely 5 should definitely be able to do it. Yeah. But Axel, you probably don't have the iron for it, right? Because I think it's bars and nails. Yeah, I guess you're smelter too, right, Raider? Yeah, so I shouldn't hold my breath for AU3s, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd say if I can get AU3s, that brick price will probably go down to like 1.9 or 1.9, 1.2, sorry, 1.2. And then once I get, AU4 and the special AU, then I'll look at maybe dropping it down to 1. Possibly, we'll see. I mean, 1.5, to be fair, isn't even all that profitable. Bars and nails, yeah, that's what I thought. But I know Calorie said they were going to sell for 1.5, so I'm just going to match that. But until these AUs get done, okay. So I have lots of AU1s if anybody needs them. I have 10, or I have 9 with the 10th being made. So once I have none of those queued anymore, the bricks will actually start rolling in. And once I have over 100 bricks, they'll start coming up for sale. Maybe I will queue up. Okay, we got lots queued there. Maybe I'll queue up some black ones. Colored bricks. There's so many colors. Black. No. I meant to do more than one. Clearly, meant to do more than one. 50 black bricks. There we go. Need here. Vitamins protein. We need Papooses. We need Papooses stat. Black bricks we don't need to hold on to. We can just get those out immediately, right? That's not how you spell black, Luch. In the other server you were in, the colored bricks stacked less. Oh, I think they still stack the same here, I want to say. That must be something you can change in the mod itself, which I'm not super familiar with. All right, so is there anybody who I like? Well, I guess Simon and Ubuntu weren't there when I went by yesterday, so let's just see what they got. So I kind of showed off like everybody yesterday, right? So they have a big claim, which they're kind of. No, here's where their claim starts. Sorry, I don't know what this road is. I think maybe somebody made this. Yeah, okay, no, I'll be honest, I don't know why this is here. Somebody made a sky bridge for something. Here is Simon and Ubuntu's place. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the color bricks still just stack to 20 here, which I'm okay with that. I don't, I mean, because you can color your own bricks, right? You can just buy the regular bricks from me and then take them home and color them in a kiln. 6 campfires. Yeah, so they just have the basics now: beet, fern, root, salads, top porridge. Um, but yeah, problem is too is like they're not connected to the tunnel. Oh, tunnel. There's a tunnel here somewhere, I swear. I don't think they're connected to the tunnel right now. So is this gonna be no? This is gonna be no. One of these. This one. None of those really lead to their house. So apparently they haven't been working on their driveway yet. You got to come over here and you got to climb up this ladder to get to the store, which is kind of annoying if you don't have slash fly, which, you know, most people don't. But I will look into the stack size. Do you know what the stack size was? Is that like base stack size for brick is 20. What did they have on that other server, Rubson? Out of curiosity. Yeah, what is with Punchdown store? Punchdown keeps having to log out and back in because the store disappears. And when I went down to a store to get my BU3s upgraded to 4s, his store was gone. Nobody else's store has vanished for me. Punchdown must be on some haunted land or something. That the indigenous people lived there and they haunted it if anybody built there. Oh, the server setting raised the stack size for everything else. So I guess the color brick size was his default 20, I think. Yeah. So maybe you can't change it. And that's why it was 20, right? Because they couldn't raise it. I'm okay with it being 20 since everything's 20 here. And hey, Tyler, how are you doing today? What are you planning? What's your second skill going to be, Tyler? Yeah, your self-improvement XP is just tied to the XP of your other skills. So when I hit 5 pottery, I'll probably hit 4 self-improvement. Pretty good. Can't complain. I'm pretty happy with the server thus far. I mean, there's been a couple hiccups, a couple mistakes. The library, we definitely do the library a little different now that we have some experience with it. You can change the stack size and color bricks. Just need a smarty to do it. Yeah, Edible is pretty good at stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Edible could change it if I wanted to. Yeah, they'll all be 20 here. Ripson, consistent. I agree. Consistent is good. Please is going smelting. Yeah, there's a lot of people planning to go smelting. And I have a general rule, you know, that you can never have too many smelters. But we might have too many smelters this run, but I'm not going to discourage anybody from being a smelter because we might not. But yeah, so I expanded my shop out this way. But like this back room, it's like this back room is just like half done. And I just got lazy because I didn't want to. I was getting sick of mining basalt yesterday. So I was like, yeah, I'll finish this later. I just needed space to get a couple more kilns in, right? That's all I really cared about. But I'm probably going to do a similar build to what I'd done like last server and like a couple servers ago. Here, let me pick this up and I'll kind of, well, anybody who's seen those servers knows what I'm talking about. Like just the shape of my house, right? But I'll just kind of talk about here. Once I get all this basalt. You know what, government store? You can have this basalt. I don't want it. Oh, and one other thing I want to talk about. Whetstones, I like the whetstones because people mention this. So let's talk about it. Cast iron stove. So if you go on cast iron stove, there are 5 cast iron stoves in the world. Okay, so El Tozo just barely got one. But the whole run, if you went into this, you would see that Kitty had 4 cast iron stoves, okay? 3 of them, you can see 12, 13, 18 meters away. They're in this government store right behind me. This one is in also in a government building, right? It's right here. But I know somebody commented on one of my YouTube videos like, "Oh, you're favoring the admins. They got cast iron stoves and kitchens." They don't, right? They're not cooks. They're not using these. They're not residents of the city hall. They're not a resident of the government store. They're getting no benefit from these. I just want to clarify that. My admins, if you look and you see cast iron stoves and kitchens, right? Like you can see here. Yes, Kitty owns this because I can't own this because if I own this property, then I can't use the store. So Kitty owns this, but this is not, it's not her residence, right? If we mouse over Kitty, she is a resident of Midnight Oilfield, which is out here, which has no cast iron stoves and no kitchens, right? I just want to clarify that because there was a YouTube comment about it and somebody mentioned it in Discord. So maybe it was the same person. I don't know, but I just want to clarify that. So for my build, so gonna stretch. Okay, so yeah, so this is the whole length that it's gonna be. It's gonna be 5 claims by 5 claims. So I do have to probably push back a bit. I don't think this is quite 5 claims worth. No, so I got quite a bit of mining to do out back here. But what I'm going to do is this middle section where the workshop is, this will be like a parking area that you can come in. So then on the other side of the parking area, so like my store will be right here. This will be the workshop. And because this is, and then like the rooms in my house there'll be room here, room here. Then you go on the other side, it'll be room there and a room there. So yeah, so where the workshop is though and the store is, the way it works, because it's in the middle, I can have 4 large lumber stockpiles in the basement, and the store and the workshop all hit every large lumber stockpile. Right. But I got to clear out the basement first. I got a lot of mining to do. So let's do a little mining right now. You have a massive iron deposit. That's good. Although you're over the desert though, right? Because the desert always has, like, the whole length of the desert's just iron, right? Occasionally they'll get broken up, like there might be a limestone patch or a nice patch that breaks it up. But yeah, the desert's the place to go for iron. Excuse me. You can potentially find iron in other areas, but not like the desert. The desert's just pure iron. And if you ever run out, which you probably won't, but if you dig down like 20 to 25 past where your iron was, there'll be another giant patch of iron. You asked Altozo to make an area to store food, chests under the kitchen. He put 20 chests under there. Nice. Yeah, that's one good thing about being a cook. Everything fits in a chest, right? Although your ingredients all fit in the storage silo. And if you're ever going to be like, depends on what you're going to have for stock, but if you're ever going to stock more than 100 of something, like of the food, of like the finished food, I would recommend getting ice boxes because in a chest, food only stacks to 100, I think. I guess I didn't need to take my card because there's a stockpile right here. In an ice box, it stacks to like 1,000 or 500, I think. Just something to keep in mind. Oh, Luminiacs. Luminiacs. Unclaimed 24. Did you convince them to move next to you, Sully? Weren't they over by Punch? Oh no, they're reclaiming though, it looks like. S tax 100, yeah. Yeah, so I think Icebox, it's more than 100. I don't remember exactly how much. Who's up here? Wolfbane. Oh, look at that. Hey, I got a bot in my chat. Yay for me. I'd user in this channel. Don't go there, people. That is not a Luch sponsored service. All right, so yeah. Yeah, I get them occasionally, which is weird because I'm only like, what do I have? I have 16 people watching. Like, surely there's people with way larger audiences to hit. Like, I don't know. I do hate mining when it's server's a little laggy, but server's always a little laggy. I don't know. I think can I wonder if I can increase the RAM just mid run without disrupting anything. I think I can. I might have to increase the RAM. You're the best viewers though. Yes, Don. Yeah, it's been a while for you, Don, for playing Eco at least, right? Like that was like my second server I think that you played on, right? And that was a long time ago. That was like last year. That was over a year ago. It might be like almost exactly a year ago. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. I saw you join back this run. I was just trying to think of how long it was between the two runs. Always good to have you back. It's the first one, it'd be almost a year, probably the second run. Because the first one I think was in June. May I ask, is the stream video channel in Discord for everyone or just you? I mean, other people can use it, but like, don't spam it or anything. It's mostly for me, but I'm not gonna. If occasionally somebody throws something in there, I'm not gonna get upset. But if somebody starts putting stuff in there like every day, then that'll change, and I'll just make it so that only I can put video or yeah. Put it this way: if it gets to the point where I get annoyed by it, I'll just make it so that only I can post in there. Right? Basically. Yeah, Sully, it's good thing you took cooking. I don't know if you're still watching, but because Clouds is taking a day break, he said. So, and sometimes when people take a day break, they don't come back, right? So it's probably a good thing you took cooking. Or was cooking your plan all along? I forget. I don't know. There's too many people on the spreadsheet. I don't know. That's like I didn't realize Damo was planning to go pottery. Maybe he changed it. Maybe he was always planning to go pottery. I'm honestly not sure. All right, Black Rose can do AU 1 to 2. Nice. You just walked 5,000 miles. Yeah, flying Ryan. I commented on Ryan's ramp yesterday. I was like, I would not want to live here at all. Yeah, I'm getting used to walking for things now. Basically, I have a bunch of loggers around me, which is nice if I need, if I want to buy BU1s to make BU2s or if I need hewn logs and stuff. Like anything else, I need to walk like 600 meters to get to, which sucks. Cooking was not the plan. As a group, we have 5 open slots for skills. Decide we can use cook. Yeah, probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. And I'll say to you guys what I always say to groups: I'm fine with groups playing together as long as they still participate in the economy, right? As long as you don't completely shut yourselves off, which you aren't doing. Like I'm not saying you are. So you're doing it right, as far as I'm concerned. I know there are people who don't like or AU4. Oh no, AU4s won't be out for a while because AU4s are mechanics, which won't be out till Friday. Some people don't like groups at all. And it's like they want me to like tax groups, but it's like it just seems like a lot of work. AU3 should be doable today or soon, Tyler, because it's smelting. I know Axel's high enough level. Republic probably is too. And oh well, I guess you can make your own AU3s, Tyler, once you get to the level. Yeah, Axel and Raider are high enough to make AU3s once the AU2s start coming out and once they get enough iron built up. Yeah, you like how I staggered the release of the skills. Yeah, I like it too. Um, the first couple days were a little rough trying to figure out exactly what we were doing in the library. Like we didn't have the skills prioritized. Like we didn't have the research prioritized correctly. Like we wanted to get smelting done a day early, but all the scrolls that we were or the research papers we were making kept getting eaten up by other other research and little things like that. Like there was definitely some hiccups. The cooking and baking scrolls got released a day early because Kitty, I had made the scroll or the scrolls, and set them aside in a chest that was linked to the store, so that I could just kind of slide them down when the time comes. But Kitty was doing bookkeeping in there, and she saw scrolls and just I don't know if she moved them or she put it for sale. Anyway, I didn't communicate what I was doing, so she didn't realize that those weren't meant to go out. So it's just a miscommunication, right? And that happens. Not a big deal. But I was sitting there. I was streaming when it happened yesterday, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm seeing people, blah, 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 just learn baking, blah, 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 just learn cooking. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Did I do that? Because I had just added the smelting and farming scrolls, right? So I was just panicked that I might screwed up, and it's fine. Like there was no harm done because the bakers and cooks couldn't really do anything, even if anybody did take it, right? So it was not a big deal. All right, so how many? Oh, we have 9. No, we have 8. The AU ones are getting bought by Rice is Nice as we speak. Oh my! I had a bunch of furniture earlier today. Where'd that go? I'm out of basic upgrade 2s again. Anybody close have any ones? Any of the multitude of loggers around me? Does any of them have any basic upgrade ones? Jay Schroeder, he's selling them for 5. Like Jay, I don't know if you're watching, man, but all right, I shouldn't assume you're a man, I guess. But that's too low. I almost feel guilty buying them for that price. Lumi's got 3 available. That's a long walk, though. That's a long walk. That's down by Punch. I mean, I don't want them. Well, I mean, I want them, but you're also a long walk. What's the closest? Actually, you might be a little closer. You don't have them for sale, though. If you want to put some for sale, I'll come get them, Sully. Because I'm sold out of 2s right now, so. I'm sold out of AU1s, apparently. Apparently those 10. Guess I should have just made 50. All right, another 10. Oh, getting low on clay again. Yeah, that clay went quick. All right, so I'm gonna shovel up a load of clay here, and then I'll head your way, Sully. Oh, where's that prime meat, or not prime meat? Roast. Where's the roast? Is that one's still firing? Actually, you know what? Let's just buy some clay. Whoa. No, don't worry about that. They're sold, Axel. I don't care. Oh, you're gonna sell them all to Rose Cat. Yeah, I'll probably make my way down the Rose here soon. I use OBS, Tyler. I doubt I have anything you're looking for. Sully Belchak. If you're looking for AU1s, I just sold out. You guys can make your own AB1s, can't you? Isn't Streamlabs just like a modded version of OBS? Oh, I think it's a lot easier for me to get to if I don't take a cart. What are you looking for here? You're not really. You're just looking for wood. Yeah, I'm not a logger. I'm not carrying wood to you. I will come get those BU ones though. then I might go see Rose. See if I can get at least a couple AU2s. Oh yeah, cooking needs tier 2. Hey Buntu. They must be working on their tunnel. Bogo is over here. What's Bogo got? Bogo's a logger, right? Isn't Bogo a logger? Sandman. Can't wait to get my smelting up and running. Will probably be late tonight. Nice. Did you get bloomeries yet, Sandman? I have a couple for sale still if you need them. But after those two sell out, I'm probably not making any bloomeries unless people ask for them. Just because they're kind of annoying to make. But I mean, if somebody needs one and requests it, I'll make one. I'm just not going to keep it stocked. You don't have the tier 2 building mats or the stove. Okay, you got 2 off me yesterday, Sandman. Yeah, so zombies, I'll have brick soon. Like, it's just all my bricks going to AU1s right now. Actually, Damo will probably have bricks. And his store's right next to you, zombies. That'd be your best bet for brick. Let me come down here. And I'm pretty sure Axel makes the stove, so, shouldn't be hard for you to get the stove. Just put the whip to him. No, wait, let's go down a little further here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's been 2 hours, right? That brick's been available. Does Damo have any brick yet? Not yet. Oh, yeah, actually, he's not making brick right now. Surprised. Maybe he doesn't have any materials. I know, actually, now that I think about it, me not selling... Oh, wait, is this tunnel done? Me not selling mortar anymore probably hurts. Probably hurts Dom. This tunnel isn't done. Well, I'm glad I didn't take my cards. Or wait, is it done? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so that tunnel's not done. This tunnel is. All right. What was I talking about? Brick. Oh, mortar, yeah. I know, but Damo bought, I don't think Damo's watches my streams, but he bought a bunch of mortar off me last night, so he should have enough at least to get some brick going. And once brick settles down a bit, I'll start selling mortar again. I'm not like never selling mortar again, it's just right now. Or maybe I could sell it again and just have a really big reserve, like 500. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. You have clinical notes to do before I get on anyway, so we'll be on now. Hey, get here when you can get here. Server's not going anywhere. Yeah, large lumber stockpiles are always helpful. I don't have space for them yet, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, this is gorgeous, Sully. What are you talking about? This is a work of art. Work of fart, maybe. All right, what am I doing? BUs. I'm just gonna buy 10, Sully. I feel like I don't know how much longer we're gonna be. I'm gonna regret this. Like, I'm gonna sell these 10 and gonna be like, oh, I should have just bought all 17 when I was there. Is there anything else you have that I might need? Hammer, no. No, I got my work backpack, my work boots yesterday. I can make all this. I should probably make some fireplaces. Oh, well, yeah, you bought a lot, Punch, for sure. Might have it, just not for sale. I'm good. Like I said, Domo bought like 600 last night too. And I think Shadow has been up, Encrypted Shadow has been up, bought mortar off me a couple times. I'm just surprised, like, the reason that I took masonry was I've never really done it. I did it one run, but it was just to support my road building, and it was late. Hey, Mr. Beantown, long time. How are you doing? So I want to try masonry. I've never been a potter before. This is my first time, other than single player. That's why I want to try this. But I took it. I was planning to do it. Then on the spreadsheet there was a ton of masons, and I was like, well, I'll still do it. And it's actually kind of good because, you know, it means I won't be in demand because like last server when I was like the only glass worker for like 4 days, it was really stressful. And when you're trying to also admin the server and you're also trying to come up with content and you feel the pressure to just do nothing but dig up sand and limestone to make glass, it was stressful for those 4 days. So I didn't want that again. So I was like, oh, there's lots of masons. I'll be a mason. It'll be fine. But people are still coming to buy stuff. And I'm sure part of that is server owner, streamer privilege, right? Excuse me, like people like to come to buy from me because it's my server and all that, right? I realize that. I realize that's part of the issue. But I feel like a lot of the other masons just aren't selling mortar. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's, a ton of people selling mortar, and I'm just full of crap. Yeah, no, there's a lot that have it for sale, but only one person has, like 151. If you're like a road builder or if you're Damo, are you really going to make the trip for 150 mortar, right? M. Sawson has a lot, but M. Sawson's not a mason, right? M. Sawson's a logger. All that M. Sawson mortar is just yeah. What was I gonna say? That's just from wood pulp, right? Because they're a logger. Yeah, you don't make the trip for like 100 human. Yeah. Well, mortar especially, you can hold a lot of mortar. Like sand and clay, you can only hold 100 in the cart anyway, right? So it doesn't take much to make that worthwhile. But I don't think Edible's really selling. Edible's just focused on his building this run. I don't know how much. I don't think Sadio sold a lot, for example. Like, let's see, how many Masons is there? Calorie has definitely been selling stuff. Sweets has been mostly making stuff for you folks. Sully's right. Like, you're not selling. Like, I don't think you guys have been really selling mortar. Oh yeah, and Tuffel's not active anymore. I don't think Breaker's active anymore. One day, 20 hours ago. Someone's logged in. But I mean, if you're only level 3, level 4, that means you haven't done a lot, right? Pomperi Posa. Pomperi Posa is probably where's Pomperi Posa live? Did I go by their place? Well, I don't have much going on. So Pomperi Posa had one of my favorite builds last run. You have small stacks not worth the time for 100 mortar. Yeah. Well, it depends how far your trip is, right? Like, let's pretend I'm Punch Down for a minute. Punch Down lives here, right? If say Sadio, like if Sadio had 100 mortar, maybe it'd make the trip because it's not that far, right? But you're not going to make the trip all the way up to my place or M. Sawson's place for 100 mortar, right? Tyler, please is Tyler, for anybody who doesn't know. Hasn't really sold anything. Only thing I've really sold is crushed sandstone for the people who wanted it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So they're waiting on AU2s. Oh, and they're Black Rose is AFK, and they're not all going in the right place. That's never good. But I have 50 black bricks for sale. Zombies, if you want to make a workshop out of black bricks, I can make some more black bricks. Oh, I have more black bricks. So if I just do 30 more, is it going to remember that I did black bricks last time? Nope, it picked yellow bricks for some reason. Why? Why yellow? I wonder. That's weird that it would just pick yellow. Is it random? Anyway, I need to make some BU2s here as well when I'm here, which is also going to cut into my mortar. All right, so I need to go down to the beach, get some more sand going. I need to eat before I do that. All right, so we need some vitamins, a couple of those, and we need some protein. One of those. Let's go, cart. We're going to the beach. Bring your sunscreen, wood cart. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to make that trip to Black Rose's place soon. Especially one, although maybe I'll wait until like Axel or Raider, one of the smelters, is ready to make threes. Then it will definitely be worth the trip, right? If you can you can get a one all the way to a three, that's pretty significant. Oh, so yeah, Axel. So you're going to turn them into threes and sell them, right? It's probably your plan, which is smart. Not much sand over there. I ran into a limestone, which is fine because I can use limestone to make statues and stuff. But I need sand, so let's just go the other way. You're helping us to get more iron when I get on, so I can get the stove going. So yeah, it's true. Until you get the stove, you don't need you don't need the building. Oh, this lag though. You know what? The cart can stay there. I can walk the sand over to the cart. This is 2 servers in a row where I spent a lot of time shoveling sand. Oh, I'm getting super laggy here. Oh, if I mouse over it, it says take sand. So the sand has been moved to the card. It's just hasn't updated the display to tell me that. The raw materials. Oh, like crushed. You mean crushed limestone? You mean glass and sand, or do you need crushed limestone and sand? I mean, I would have to go to Black Rose's place to buy glass. You know what I mean? If I'm going to her to buy glass, I might as well just get it from them. You know what I mean? I wonder, is Black Rose buying sand? Can I get a cart to Black Rose? Probably. Oh yeah, there's a lineup. There's a lineup. Oh, there was two there. Why aren't people buying them? I mean, I'll go buy them if nobody else wants them. But yeah, they're not buying. They're buying AU1s. They have 300 glass ready to go, so that's good. They should be able to kick out a lot of AU2s then. All right. So yeah, Axel. So are you buying for every AU1 you sold, Axel? Are you buying an AU2 and then turning it into a three, or are you just leaving, them for somebody else to buy the twos? You're not turning them into threes, Kai. Okay, well, I will be down there shortly then. There's Don returning to the game. Welcome back. A digging sand. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing this without Big Shovel. Gotta be miserable. Miserable without Big Shovel trying to do this, right? Yeah, I'm not overly stressed on getting AU2s. Like, I'd like to get them, but until threes are readily available, it's kind of, I don't know if it's worth the trip, right? But I mean, yeah, I got over 3,000 in the bank now. This is so annoying when this make goes right small. There we go. $3,300. So I am definitely not receiving UBI anymore. Definitely no UBI for Luch. For anybody who doesn't know, you don't get UBI if you have more than $2,000. Don't eat sunflower seeds, Herbson. Turn them into cheese. Eat the cheese, man. We eat pupusas. So your sunflower seeds even good to eat? No, they don't even give any. They don't even give you any calories. Don't be eating sunflower seeds. You needed the trash can. Oh, your inventory was full. Okay, I get it. That makes sense then. That's fine. That's all good. Better than throwing them on the ground, right? Same as like acorns. Like you can eat acorns. They don't provide any nutrition, but you can eat them if you want. Yeah, I keep saying, oh, I should probably make a fireplace, and then I never make a fireplace. Probably actually make a fireplace at some point. All right, just be careful here, Luch. Don't flood your basement like you did 2 runs ago. 2 runs ago? 3 runs ago. God, all these runs are kind of bleeding together in my brain now. Especially the last couple. Like the first 4 runs and the second group of 4 runs, like I started doing the government store thing in run 5 on server 5. Also, coincidentally, that was, I went from having 50 people on the server to 100. So those first 4 runs are very different feeling than the last 4 runs, right? Way more people, government stores, way more structure with the government laws and stuff. I'm surprised you remember. It's impressive you can keep it straight. I have so much stupid information in my brain that I'm very good at remembering useless information, but that useless information takes space up from valuable information, right? It's not always a good thing. Well, I got space in my inventory. I should probably make some mortared stone as well. Yeah, but then you get the problem of mortar again, right? Let's keep some mortared stone here though. Just clear out that stone in my inventory, right? Because I got a lot of sand to make mortar here. 600 mortar coming up. How do you make an eco server so I can play with my friends? I rent the server from a company called Host Havoc, Tyler. It costs me like $50 a month Canadian, just to put it into perspective. But I mean, my patrons more than make up for that 50 a month, right? Like my patrons pay for the server. I don't pay for the server anymore. I used to, like my first few servers, but my patrons pay for the server now. So thank you again, patrons. Oh, yeah, I have too many patrons now. I can't, like, I used to be able to go thank you, my patrons, and I used to be able to name them. I have too many now. If I tried it, I know I would forget a ton of people, so I'm not going to do it. But one of these streams, I'll get my list up, and then I'll thank them because I know I won't forget if I have the list up, right? But thank you to my patrons. Because I'll be honest, as a lot of you know, I spent pretty much all of July. Well, the first week of July, I didn't have a computer. But the other 3 weeks of July, I basically spent working on a Stardew Valley video, a 100-day challenge for Stardew Valley. And it took me like almost all month to make. And it's not doing very well. I'm very disappointed. But I got a bunch of new patrons, in the last couple weeks, and that's keeping me going because I'm going to be honest, the Stardew Valley video not doing well it's kind of a bummer. But the extra patrons is, my mental is good because of you patrons. So thank you. More clay? Now let's go buy some clay. We're lagging again here. And shout out to Axel again. It was Axel's idea to let the patrons into the server an hour early. Like, what was it, like 3 servers ago that happened? 2 or 3 servers ago? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know, and I mean, I know they like to support me, but they also like to get in an hour early. And it's only $5, right? 5 Canadian dollars. It's even less. And I also want to shout out my admins, Axel, Kitty, Edible, Cryptid Shadow. Makes my life a whole lot easier. And they're also all patrons, so they just got double shouted out. Raider has been a patron for a long time. And if I remember correctly, you're also you're the second tier, so shout out to my tier 2 and above patrons, which would be Raider, Axel, Edible. No, you know what? I'm not going to do it because I'm going to forget people, and then I'll feel bad. But I try to make the servers fun for everybody. Try to listen to suggestions. You know, if you have a suggestion for a law or for a mod, I will listen. I can't guarantee I'll do it, but I can guarantee I will listen, right? You know, and I have my days where, you know, I get stressed, you know, and running the server is work some days, but most days it's fun and I don't mind it. And we got a pretty good group of people on the server. If you're watching and you're not on the server and you'd like to join us on the server, join my Discord. The information is in a pinned message in the Eco channel. It's only day 4. You can definitely join and contribute still. Because, you know, at this point, people get burned out and drop out. And sometimes there's like I'm just walking with my cart and I don't know where I'm going. Guess I can buy more clay. A lot of people that are like regulars on my server now, their first server, they joined late, you know, and liked the vibe, and then they come back, and then they keep coming back, right? So if you're watching and you're not on the server, don't be scared to join, even though it's a bit late. Even like 2 weeks in, I've still had people join and contribute and, you know, and like the vibe and come back for the next one. Lunch. Didn't realize Luch was streaming 30 minutes ago, so I was thinking Axel and a few others been brain damaged. Yeah, Axel's watching me on his TV, so he can't chat in the stream chat. So he's replying to me in game chat, which is confusing for people because it seems like he's talking to himself, but really he's talking to me. All right, are all my kilns firing here? Got 19 queued up there. Okay, got 19. Yeah. All right. So how many AUs do I have now? Okay, we're back up to 10. So we're doing good there. Some mortar stone coming. We got mortar coming there. Oh, the mortar stone's coming after the BUs. That's right too. But let's be honest. The real reason people keep coming back to my servers is because I refuse to have taxes. People don't like taxes. And maybe at some point, inflation's going to be an issue. It hasn't been yet. If I can not tax people, I'm going to try to get away with not taxing people. Hey, Edible, you're up a little earlier today, huh? But and I want to shout out Edible. The server has crashed the last 2 nights while I was in bed, and Edible was online to deal with it. So thank you, Edible. We did have to roll it back 2 nights ago, and believe me, if I had been on, it still would have been rolled back. Like it's not like Edible didn't know what to do. Edible's probably better at this stuff than I am. And by probably, I mean definitely. All right, so how many AU2s does Black Rose have available now? Let's see if it's worth the trip. Why does it take me so long? Oh, there's a line up though still. None available. All right, I will wait. And I get it. I mean, we all have to pay taxes in real life. I don't want to pay taxes in a video game. I mean, who wants to pay taxes in a video game? I know I don't. I can't speak for anybody else, but I sure as heck do not want to pay taxes in a video game. And like, and we got the UBI now, which I think's going okay. I think most people, or a lot of people at least, are probably similar to me, where they're probably not getting it anymore, right? Um, like Z Simone's over 2,000, Sanders over 2,000. I mean, a lot of people. I guess there's still a lot of people getting it. Stealth Sniper's not getting it. And also, if you have share, I don't know exactly how it works. I know it considers shared bank accounts, and maybe Edible can answer this. So let's say I was, see, that's what somebody else said, Raider, when it was originally suggested. People were like, you should tax to cover the UBI. And I'm just like, eh. I mean, why bother when I can just, I mean, I can create money. Inflation, now I know in real world you can't do that because inflation's a thing, but with this small of an economy for this amount of time, I feel like I can just create money, right? Because inflation's not going to happen. No one is buying anything from me, so I'm just losing money. I'm sure that will change. I Trinix, you're a farmer, right? Hey, that's what the UBI is for. There, the people that are struggling. Well, people currently aren't in the UBI demo. Anyone else? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask. So if I'm sharing a store, oh geez, what's your food bonus at? You should be able to get there with just basic food. I'm not eating anything too fancy. I still have a bunch of just charred stuff in my stomach. You know what I mean? Oh, charred taro. I got a lot of charred taro in there. Oh yeah, the rollback screwed you pretty hard. Well, like I said, I can help you out, man. Like I don't want you to be broke and not be able to do anything. That's no fun. But I'm sure Sully will be coming to see you because aren't you the closest farmer to Sully? Sully's right here. Hey Sully, make sure you buy from my Trunix. Buy from whoever, but what do you have for sale? Just a mortar. I'm surprised you haven't sold your mortar yet. Shared accounts get divided by the number of people who have access to the account. So two people share an account. Each is responsible for 50% of the money. It's exactly what I was wondering, Edible. Thank you. You buy from the closest, cheapest person. Well, I think that'd probably be true. Oh, wait, what's this is someone's a mason. It is a logger, I think. So you should be Sully just started cooking at Trinity, so you should start getting some business from Sully. Hopefully. Yeah, there's no butchers near you, right? Well, yeah, Damo and Flying Ryan are right next to each other. Flying Ryan's here, Damo's here. They're two of our butchers. I think Rice is nice as a butcher, but is she a butcher yet, or is she just a hunter? Ooh, Huntastic's a butcher too. I forgot about that. Zion. Okay, so Zion, Damo, and Flying Ryan are all right next to each other. Yeah, Rice is nice as a hunter, but she's going butchery, right? Where Hauntastic is by Zandra, right? Right here. Yeah, so that's not that's not close to you either, Sully. Yeah, yeah. Getting meat is not going to be fun, Sully. I agree. Especially, can you get a cart to them? Because meat is not light. Like if you're trying to buy meat bulk, if you're trying to buy meat in bulk, you do need a lot of it. Oh, did somebody give Itrunix a gift? There you go, Itrunix. You're not poor anymore. It's It's a long car walk to flying. Oh no, I get it. I've made some long car walks myself. Like I don't think I could be farther from the library if I tried. I made one trip with mortared stone the other day, and I was like, I don't want to do this ever again. Holy crap! Why does Calorie have so many stores? Oh, white yellow brick, purple red brick, orange pink brick, green gray brick, brown dark red brick, black and blue brick. Oh no, I understand, Sully. I understand. I mean, once this road's built, it's not far. We went all the way down to the library. Yeah. So once these other roads are built, Sully, like try to get like actually Ryan's not that far from you once this or even this road are built, right? Because you went like this, then all the way down here, then across, then all the way up, right? Once this road is built, that's not bad. But that road isn't built yet, right? So it's easy for me to say that, but the road isn't built. And there are a couple people who live there, so I'm assuming at some point they'll start working on it. Whose is this? It's not clean. Oh, Josh. Okay, so the road goes to Josh's place. That's it. Yeah, hopefully. Uh-oh. Is this flat here? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that looked like it was on a hill because the road's not going to connect if it's on a hill. We built the road to where coal mine. Oh, okay. I'm at Luch's right now. I'll just deliver some. Need more A1s. Yeah. Yeah, I got more coming. A1s are coming. I need more bricks. Yeah, I'm sorry to anybody who's looking for bricks right now. 11? Sure. Bricks are just not really happening. But I even said that. I told Damo, because Damo was like, when he realized we were both going Potter, he's like, oh, I'm going to sell down at this store primarily. So you don't have to worry about, because he lives right across the road. This is Damo, right? So he's not going to sell his bricks here. So we're not competing. But I told him, I was like, look, I'm going to focus on making AU1s. I'm not, I'm going to sell bricks, but it's not my priority, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because apparently words are hard. Do I need more mortar? Do I got to go? Oh my God, I think I have to go down to the beach again. It is 4 mortar a pop. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should chill. Maybe I should wait until I get better advanced upgrades before I really go nuts. That kind of makes sense, right? Oh, I am out of beet salads. Time to go see Simon. I'm looking forward to when Simon has a bigger variety of food. I expect this is where I will be buying most of my food. When I'm in other parts of the world for other things, I will try to sample other people's food. But right now, this is so much closer. Yeah, if inflation starts to be a problem on my server, then I will, I'll add a wealth tax or something. But until that happens, I am not going to stress about it. All right, black roses are still in lineup. There's not a lineup. Herbson's on his way or on their way. So I shouldn't assume people's gender. Um, with some advanced upgrades. There should be more coming. So if I go now, will there be some there? How many did you bring, Herbston, out of curiosity? I'll probably wait until I get more and I'll bring them down. Probably the play. You brought 5. Okay. That's a good that'll get going for a while. I mean, AU2 is it's 15% better than an AU1, right? When you're making stuff like in the large quantities like I am, definitely helps. I think there's actually some sand. Let's buy the sand that's in the Gov store. Save myself a trip to the beach. Oh, looks like Rice is probably here to buy more. Oh, don't worry about selling me out. They're there to be bought. Like I'm gonna be making them all. I should have just left the 100 queued that I had. Right? It took me exactly what 45 minutes to regret that. Should have just left them queued. Oh well. It's all good. But like once Calorie gets on later and Sadio and some of the other people that are planning to go pottery, I'm sure I won't be the only one selling them eventually, right? Which will help as well. And like I said, I do have kilns for sale. If anybody wants to paint their own bricks, you just need a kiln. It's really quick too. It's like 6 seconds, I think, to paint a brick. 4 seconds. So like, even if you're doing 100, it doesn't take that long. And it's 6, right? So it's less than a second for one, right? So like 100 bricks would be like a minute. So yeah. Anyway. And I am hungry. Good thing I just bought a bunch of salads. I need carbs. Hey, look at that. Oh, wait, that's not heavy on carbs. Crap. Thought I had some of the thing that was heavy on carbs. I must have ate it all. Charred taro it is. Charred taro is like pretty much nothing but carbs. That balanced out a bit. Stomach is full. No, you don't need pottery to change color. It's pottery level 0. See how it says pottery level 0 there above my head, right about there? Right? See how it says level 0? That means as long as you've read the scroll, you can do it. Right? Whereas if I look at bricks, it says pottery level 1. Right? So you can paint your own bricks. You just need to have a kiln. Which I'm selling. I'm selling kilns if you want to paint your own bricks. Like I painted my own bricks last server, but I also had kilns because I was a glass maker. So it was easy for me to paint my own bricks, right? Now, your workshop might be tight squeezed. You may not have room for a kiln. You don't want to paint your own bricks. That's fine. But actually, I was going to say I'm not going to stock colored bricks, but Calorie will. So I will be the source of plain bricks and AU1s. Calorie will hook you up with colored bricks. And if Calorie can't, send me a DM on Discord that you want colored bricks, and I will try my best to get them to you. Yeah, I got 5 more AU1s if anybody wants them. Didn't I just make a bunch of... Somebody buy my mortared stone? Let's do some more chairs and tables here. 2, 3. Just normal. And 1, 2, 3 tables. Just normal. I gotta go find... Well, I know where I can get limestone. I can get limestone from the beach. But I gotta get a source of sandstone as well. I'd like to have all 4 colors of mortared stone in my store at all times too, but that just hasn't happened. I've just been too busy for that. And even now, like I need to get my basement dug out. Like that's gonna be my project tonight. Like I'm not gonna do this all on stream, but like I need space for large lumber stockpiles down here, and like I don't even have space. Like I barely have. All I have room for is normal stockpiles. So I'll dig down under these, find a way to clear these out, right? And then clear out the last bit and put large lumber stockpiles. You want to buy a fuse? I'm doing glass working. No, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect for you then. Stealth. Yeah, I remember you played. Did you play last server Stealth? I remember you played like 2 servers ago for a bit. You lived by, because I remember you lived by Vendrick's Blade, and when you went abandoned, Vendrix bought your Vendrix bought your property once you had been abandoned. Or I think that was you anyway. Maybe there's two stealth snipers out there. Everybody wants AU1s. Those are quite the overalls and fantastic. Well, only one went, only one sold. Nobody bought any black bricks yet. I have faith that those black bricks are going to sell, though. I'm not worried about that. So what's the play here, Luch? Clay? Probably. Yeah, and the good thing about glass, like, even though you're not getting in right at the start, like, you're like Black Rose is, it's not going to be as lucrative for you. It's still, glass comes back in style late game because it's used to make fiberglass, right? So glass working is a good one that way. And people will still be wanting glass, like colored glass, till the end of the game as well. The colored glass, in my opinion, isn't as cool as the colored bricks, but it's still pretty cool, in my opinion. That's all it is. Just one old Canadian man's opinion. Actually, Stealth, that was more than one server ago when I was talking about where you were by Vendrix Blade. I don't know, these servers all start blending together in my brain. It's hard to keep track of everybody. I try to remember the people that have played more than once, but it's hard. AC just I can't wait till summer's over. It gets so hot in here. The AC just doesn't do enough. I end every stream with a sweaty back. That is not fun. I don't like having a sweaty back. But I don't always do it, but if I exercise, I do it after stream because then I can just shower after that. Yeah, that was you. Didn't have as much free time as I first thought. Yeah, and that happens to a lot of people, especially people it's like their first eco experience. You know, they don't realize how much of a time sink it can be, and they're just like, they're like, oh, I can't keep up with these people, that are on all the time, right? And they bail, and it happens. No judgment from me. I go into a server knowing that people are going to, half to three quarters of the people are going to be not playing after the first week, right? And that's fine. Although we did pretty good last run. Last one was really good until it completely fell apart a couple weeks in. Hey, Twisted, it has been a while. Haven't been able to watch streams lately. Had some family pass. Had to move. I'm sorry to hear that and get a new job. Well, sorry to hear about the family. Congrats on the new job. Things are starting to get back to normal. Should be around again. And to be fair, Twisted, I barely streamed much in like July. I was trying to work on this special Stardew Valley video that I did that has not got the views that I was hoping to. I do not think I'm going to make a super high effort video like that again unless I'm more confident that it's going to pop off. Yeah, I think the video's pretty well done. Like, I don't know. I'm surprised the algorithm hasn't picked up on it, honestly. Like, it's got a really high percentage of likes for how many views it has. The watch time is good. It's got a lot of comments, a lot of interaction. It's got the click-through rate is not amazing, but it's solid, right? So I'm surprised the algorithm hasn't picked it up, but it's just not putting it in front of people. Herbston did mechanics on a prior one while I was busy in my life. That was stressful, yeah. The thing about mechanics is trying to, like, your workshop needs to be so big, right? Like electronics and industry and all those. If you're going all those, your workshop needs to be like giant. Like I remember that Punchdown had like, man, it's such a big Punchdown had such a big workshop. The punch you always go the same skills Punchdown, I've noticed. Some people like to do the same skills every time. Other people out like mixing it up. I find that interesting. This is Punchdown's like fourth server. And sometimes punch you don't play as much as other times, but you always go just the engineering tree, right? Engineering, mechanics, industry, electronics every time, haven't you? Or am I crazy? I thank you for that compliment, Sully. I I go for chill, right? I'm trying to be chill streamer, chill, entertaining, but not in your face, I know, like, probably not going to appeal to a lot of teenagers, and that's fine. I'm not trying to. I'm a 44-year-old man, right? It's been a long time since I was a teenager. I am not going to try to connect with teenagers, but people that are, in their 20s, maybe 30s now, that, grew up watching Minecraft videos 10, 15 years ago, and they're looking for a more mature experience. Hey, come watch me. Yeah, huge investments of cement and iron. Yeah, and the iron price didn't drop either after I brought in stamp mills and screening machines. Ooh, that's tough. And you love the chill nature of the stream. I'm glad. I'm glad. Like I remember one time somebody suggested I play Phasmophobia, and I'm like, I mean, kind of goes against the what I'm going for with the chill stream vibe. That you know what I mean? Because that's not a chill game. It's like a horror game, right? Yeah. And hey, similar to the eco server, if you have ideas for games I should play, I will always listen to suggestions. Yeah, and like Raider, I'm not saying it's not a good game. I'm just saying it's not the vibe I'm going for, right? Um, although I've noticed one thing, if I ask for game suggestions of stuff I should play, it's always like a 3 or 4 year old game that didn't get big that people think is underrated. And I get that they want it to get more love, but a 3 year old game is not going to get me a lot of views. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, I should probably not be digging this up until I get the floor in upstairs. Oh, wait. Did they all just lag away? Did I not just chop? Okay, they're there. Wow, it's getting laggy. Yeah, because it's been a little over 2 hours. I've been playing for 2 hours straight. The memory leak is starting to get me. You've been stuck on multiverses. Now, see, yeah, that's a fighting game. That's like Smash, right? Twisted. It's a free to play Smash game with a lot of different characters from different franchises, right? Yeah, I've played Smash, but I would not say I have played it, but I am not a Smash player. If that makes sense, like like I know how to play chess. I know what the rules of chess are. But if I play you in chess, you're probably going to beat me if you actually play chess, right? Like I played Smash, but I don't play Smash. If that makes sense, people know what I'm going for there. But we're just about at the 2 hour mark. You know what that means? It means stream is almost over. Oh, looks like my mortar needs labor. Wonder, is Rice waiting for something? She's just AFK. Maybe she's just AFK. Ah, still don't have enough. You lost your wood cart. Oh, I'm hoping the bug with vehicles going to 0, 0 doesn't happen. There are 90 wood carts in the world. Holy crap. Cryptid Shadows wood cart is right down here for some reason. You ever been interested in any of Factorio S games like Satisfactory or Dyson Sphere Program? Um, er, Herb, I have literally played all three of those games, either as a let's play or streams. That's at one point. Although the Factorio was on Twitch back when I used to stream on Twitch occasionally. No, don't apologize, because the Factorio was on Twitch, and it's been over a year since I streamed on Twitch. Um, between I think it was between like eco servers at one point. I just said, "Hey, who wants to do Factorio together?" I streamed it on Twitch. Like I said, I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I didn't like the business decisions they were making, the way they were running their business. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna if I stream, I'll do it on YouTube. Dyson Sphere Program is one of the very first games I did Let's Play for when it first came out. Like, but the first game I ever did Let's Play for was Stardew Valley, and then I did like Tropico 6, and then like Dyson Sphere Program. I think was like the next game, and that was over a year and a half ago. So I don't expect you to know about that. And Satisfactory, I did between Eco Server 1 and 2, which is over a year ago. I did like an edited Let's Play. There was like three of us playing. Um, we played Satisfactory, and oh, go away, nude HD bot. Um, I did Satisfactory again, like 4 months ago, but it was just a couple of streams, and it kind of went sideways at a certain point. Um, basically, I'll say this for Satisfactory: if you're playing multiplayer, if you're gonna do multiplayer Satisfactory, I feel like you need one person to be like the foreman. Oh, my stream frozen. You kind of like you need one person to be the like the foreman in Satisfactory, or it doesn't really work. Oh, because I have the stream up on my tablet, I always do, and it's frozen here. That's weird. It doesn't appear to be frozen. So yeah, so I have done all those games, and I may do them again. But like I said, if I'm gonna do multiplayer Satisfactory, you need one person that says, "Okay, we need this. You go do that." Yeah, thanks, Twisted. Yeah, it's just my tablet is frozen. Actually, probably having the stream on my tablet doesn't help my internet either. Probably, right? Um, let's close that. Because what happened in Satisfactory, there was like one person who was very just, okay, let's just get this done. Let's just make it happen. Doesn't matter what it looks like, which is also how I play. Then I go back later and make it look good sometimes if I think of it. Um, but other people were like, no, it needs to look good. It needs to be straight. It needs to be clean. So like they didn't want to interact with each other because they didn't, right? So, but like if one person's working on a project and they don't finish it, somebody else comes in and finishes it behind them. They get mad that they made it ugly, or they, or they get mad that it took this person 3 days to do this project because they needed to make it look good, and it was just very people were at each other's throats a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm always yeah basically Twisted. So I'm always willing between eco runs. I'm always willing to do something like I did Arc once between runs too. Yeah, well, exactly like software dev industry. Because I mean, those games, like the problem solving nature of those games is a lot like programming, honestly. Oh, what's Race is Nice asking for? Yeah, all my bricks have been going to AU1 so far. I will have some. I mean, I have some black bricks for sale. If anybody wants those. But yeah, I mean, do I have any bricks here? How am I doing for AUs? How many AUs do I got? I got 6 AUs. Not making any bricks. That's probably part of the problem, Luce. I'm not making any bricks. Let's get these bricks for sale. Let's push that back. All right, I'm gonna get some bricks for sale. Yeah, the cooks are looking for tier 2 materials, I'm sure. Um, so let's take my reserve off this. And let's cancel this. Let's get some bricks out there for a little bit. Okay, so that's enough. U1 for now. Making bricks to sell. I kind of forgot that the cooks needed tier 2 materials. Soulstone survivors. No, what is that? Is that assume a game of some sort? Well, guess that's the natural assumption. There. So yeah, so I'll make some bricks to sell. I need carbs, right? Fat. I need fat. Oh, I have fat. Root campfire stew. Breaking zombies, root campfire stew. So good. Yeah, newer game in beta. I'll check it out. Let me write that down. Yeah, I'm old. I keep a notepad on my desk that I write things down in. Soulstone. Oh my god, I can't write. Survivors. I will check that out. Are you going tailing storage again? Oh yeah, people. There is not government sponsored tailing storage. So if you are a smelter or a miner or whatever, just try to bury your tailings as deep as you can. Like generally, if you're mining iron, just as you clear out the iron, bury your tailings there. Um, Maybe we'll, as a government sponsor it, I'll talk about it with the other admins, and we'll come up with something. We're not really. I wasn't planning to do anything, but if it's an issue, like, do we have ground pollution issues yet? I think there's some here, obviously. Edible's got. Edible is chaining. Okay, so these mills, for anybody who's curious, Edible obviously has water wheels here. Then he's using the mills to chain power. Basically, anything that uses power, you can use it to chain, like a power pole to chain that type of power, whether it's mechanical power or electrical power. Um, like last run, I used arrasters to chain power. Edible's using mills. I mean, mills and arrasters are both easy and cheap to make. Um, Look at that, it's my sloppies. Well, I'm not looking at, just looking at it from here, Edible. I just wanted to show this how what these mills are for, right? All right, Edible doesn't want us to see his ugly mills. Yeah, I wouldn't say ground pollution is an issue yet. A little bit there, but like that's none of that's an issue at the moment. Well, I'm actually surprised. Yeah, a little bit here where Tyler is. You're digging the bedrock. Oh, there, Don can bury everybody's tailings. People, mechanical power lines ahead in the last run were so clean and perfect. Now you just got a bunch of mills. Yeah, I had a tunnel dug out last run where I had like a rasters tucked in little alcoves to stretch the power out. So Encrypted Shadow, are you? I don't know if you're. Encrypted Shadow might not be watching, but I know he was looking for his card. It was up here somewhere, wasn't it? I wonder if that's where he's going. Oh, he's going to this store. All right, everybody, let's creep. Let's creep on Encrypted Shadow. See what he's doing. Is he coming to buy AU2s? Oh, I hear a card. Yeah, you have a cart. Give me a blast furnace and I'll start polluting. 3 days. 3 days, folks. Friday. Friday for mechanics, which means steam trucks, blast furnaces, um, stamp mills, stamp press, stamp mill, and screening machines. Right? And, ooh, the big one, though, too, cement kilns are with mechanics, right? Which means asphalt. Not that there's any stone roads. Oh, there's the black bricks. Somebody bought the black bricks. Yep, sold. And okay, so I have some normal bricks. I have 40 some bricks for sale there now. So the bricks are going to roll. I will continue. I will try my best to have bricks being made all day today. But I need to go down the basement and hit the elliptical, do some exercise, and get my sweat on. So I'm going to go do that. Everybody, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, though, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow, probably at the same time, 1 o'clock Eastern, maybe noon Eastern. I don't know. I'll post it in Discord. Peace.